guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at question 6 from the 2021 multiple choice paper 1 from the QCAA external exam in the math method subject. Yes, okay, cool. So you would have noticed I've actually started splitting up all the exam questions into different videos. This is mainly due to the fact that if you only struggle with one question, you can go find, etc. Now, if you still need all the questions, like when you're marking it, the full link for the full exam is in the description below. There's also an exam pack bundle in the description below, so if you run our practice papers, check that out in the description below as well. But yeah, the full video is still up on YouTube, but I'm doing individual questions. That way, if you only struggle on like question 6 and question 15, you can go watch those videos, etc. But yeah, let's get straight into this one here. It also allows me to go in a bit more depth on each question as well, okay? So question 6. This one was quite hard at first, however there's a nice little trick to it, okay? So question 6, a random variable x is the number of successes in a Bernoulli experiment with n trials, each with a probability of success p and a probability of failure q. The probability distribution table is shown here, okay? So here we've got x and we've got k, so x is our variable, k is our unknown number of trials here. Now as we can see from the table, there's only 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only 4 trials, okay? The reason why there's 4 trials and not 5 is because you could still get all 4 trials. You could get none of them. Then you could get 1, 2, because remember these are probabilities. So this is like the probability I get 0, probability I get 1, probability I get 2, probability I get 3, probability I get 4, okay? So 4 is the most you can get. So there's 4 trials here straight away. Which of the values of n, p, and q will generate this probability distribution? Okay, first of all, we know n is equal to 4. So straight away, c and d are incorrect. Okay? Now, most people would pick c or d's because they would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not correct at all, because you could still get 0 even if you try something 4 times, you could still fail it 4 times. That's why there's only 4 trials there, not 5. Okay? Now, probability formula for a binomial or Bernoulli is this guy here. So n choose r times by probability of success to the power of r times by 1 minus the probability of success n minus r. Now we already know n is equal to 4. However, we have no idea what probability of success is and the probability of q is. Now, p being 2 over 3 for a is pretty much that, because if you look at q, they have a third. So let's understand what p and q are. So p is the probability of success. Q is the probability of non-success. So it only makes sense both of these guys would add up to 1. Now, realistically, we have a 50-50 shot on a guess here. But what we've got to do is actually just test them. So here, if I chuck in, so if I have r equal to 0, I'll get a probability of 1 on 8. Now, this is the best thing to try first, because this will turn into 1, and so will this. Okay? So here, now this, I should probably write this in terms of this. Q is 1 minus P, okay? So that guy is that guy right there, alright? So if we fill in this information with 4, so we're going to calculate that first one there. So probability that x is equal to 0. So it'll be 4 choose 0 times by P to the power of 0 times by 1 minus P to the power of 4 minus 0. That is equal to 1. That is equal to 1. This is equal to 1 over 81. So here we get, if I go down here, 1 over 81 is equal to 1 minus p to the power of 4. Now, in my opinion, I would probably swap that out for q. That way it's easier to solve. So here we have 1 over 81 is equal to q to the power of 4. Now all we've got to do is take the 4th root of basically both sides there, okay? So here, when we do this, taking the 4th root of 1 over 81 equals q. The 4th root of 1 is just 1. However, we've still got to work out the 4th root of 81, okay? So we've got to think of a number. When you multiply it by itself 4 times gives you 81, okay? So here we'll have to work that out. I'm just going to move some stuff out the way though, so I have a bit more room. So at the moment we've got this 1 over the 4th root of 81 equals q. So the 4th root of 81, we've got to think, now, realistically, it's probably going to be 3, because if you look at the options here, they all have 3 on the denominator, okay? So, let's try that. 3 to the power of 4, does that give you 81? Well, for starters, 3 squared gives you 9. 9 times 9 is 81. Therefore, 3 to the power of 4 would be 81. So here we get 1 over 3 is equal to q. So we just worked out q is a third. That means the answer has to be A, because we've got n equals 4 and q equals a third. And that would indirectly give p equals 2 over 3. Okay. Now that's a tricky question to do. So if you're bad at questions like this, you need to study binomial probability a bit more, okay? If you need extra practice external exams, link in the description below to get the bundle pack, okay? If you need the full exam link is in the description also below. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.